Hi, my name is Elizabeth Feola, and my presentation is for History 131. My topic is Andersonville Prison. It's also known as Camp Sumter. Andersonville was a prison of war camp for the Confederates, or the South, during the Civil War, which means it held Union prisoners or the Northern soldiers. Andersonville was built in 1864 when the Confederate moved a bunch of prisoners from a bunch of different camps to one spot because of better security and more food and better water source. Andersonville was only open for about 14 months. Andersonville held more prisoners than any other prison camp during the Civil War. There were over 45,000 Union prisoners held at Andersonville, and over 13,000 of them died from lack of food, disease, very poor sanitation, freezing, or just poor conditions. Andersonville was surrounded by logs. As you can see in the picture, they were 14 to 17 feet high, and prisoners just couldn't go over the fence. They had to go in the front door or out the back door. There were also 8 forts surrounding the prison that were armed with men to stop any disturbances. As you can see in this picture, here's a fort right here, and there were 8 of these again surrounding the camp. These forts also prevented any Union attacks on the camp. And now we're going to look at some pictures that were taken during the time of Andersonville. In this picture, you can see the very poor shelters that they had didn't protect from the weather, the coldness. You can also see the dead people laying on the ground. The Confederates never came in and really moved out the dead. They just laid there with the alive. In this picture, you can see about how big Andersonville was. It was 16.5 acres, but 3 acres of it was just swampland and forestry. You couldn't really use it. So there are about 45,000 people in just under 13 acres. In this picture, you can see the water source running through the middle, which is one of the prime reasons they moved all the prisoners here. If you had wood and you could build a fire, you had water, which is a prime, you need that to live. In this picture, you can see the 8 forts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the front door's right here, and there was also a back entrance out here. So the prisoners only could get in one way and out another, and the 8 forts prevented them from escaping any other way and prevented disturbances going on. In this picture, you can see up close in the middle, there's the food that they hand out, and you can see all these people are going after that one food truck because there just wasn't enough for everybody. Andersonville was closed, and the prisoners were moved to other camps in South Carolina and off the coast of Georgia when General William T. Sherman and his forces accompanied Atlanta, Georgia on September 2nd, 1864. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Once again, this is Elizabeth Feola doing a presentation for History 131. And thanks to my sources.